How often do you have questions about running your business? Stop guessing. Get real answers to all your business questions. Unlimited access to business advisors for the expert advice you need when you need it. Go to onemorecustomer.com now.
Welcome to TwinCities.com and another edition of Tark Talk. As always, joining me, Hall of Fame quarterback and NFL legend and Vikings legend, Mr. Fran Tarkenton. And Fran, it's playoff time. Woo! 3 games to go. Do or die. Give me your take.
I have never seen anything like it. And I'm reminded of the quote that you've heard so often of Jim Morris Sr. when he was coaching Indy, and they had won about 2 games, and near the end of the year, and the some reporter said, "What do you think about playoffs?" Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? Well, at Minnesota, we can get in the playoffs.
Yes, we can.
And we got to win out. But think of this: every division, Chris, 3 of the NFC East have a chance: the Redskins, the Giants, and the Cowboys.
Yep.
In the black and blue division, Green Bay's already in, but Chicago has a chance. Minnesota has a chance.
Right.
You go out to the West, St. Louis, who we play this week, they have a chance. Arizona is gone, but Seattle has a chance.
Right.
San Francisco has a real good chance.
Yep.
So you got 3 teams in play out there. Down in the South, Atlanta's in for sure, and Tampa Bay has a chance.
Has a chance, yeah.
I've never seen so many teams with a chance, and you know, the way this year is shaping up, there's no dominant team. New England looks right now to be maybe the most dominant team going, and Denver looks to be pretty good. In the NFC, I don't know. Mm-hmm. San Francisco, I thought, but no. Green Bay, maybe got Aaron Rodgers, but they're they've got some holes. They got injuries, and it's up for grabs. If we can get our team to the playoffs and get healthy and have a little hot streak going, anybody's got a chance to win in this deal. And so Minnesota has got a hope. Mm-hmm. Now, which takes us to Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson. Now, I heard you say something on your SiriusXM show I never thought I'd hear you say, and it was about how you compared AP to Jim Brown.
On this show in previous months, Jim Brown has been my all-time greatest running back that I ever played. I played against him. I played in the regular season games against him. I played in Pro Bowls against him. He was the man among men. He was back in that era. There were no weightlifting. He was 6'2", 230, ran a 4.4 40, was the greatest athlete that I'd ever seen. He was just remarkable. I have never seen anybody that approached him. No Walter Paytons, no Gale Sayers, no anybody, OJ or whatever. Adrian Peterson is better than Jim Brown. Adrian Peterson is a freak. What he does is unbelievable because he runs with such power.
Sure.
And then he can jump to the right or jump to the left. And every time I'm seeing him making runs, people are hitting him. And people are knocking him off his stride. And yet he is running for 82 yards and 60 yards and 70 yards. I've never seen anything like it. Mm-hmm. And he's getting hit. And yards after hit, there's some phenomenal stat on that. I don't know what it is. But he just keeps going and going and going. And he's doing it without a passing game.
Right.
And people are jamming up the defenses. But it is just remarkable. And if some way we could get the passing game going. And I'm watching, and we're still not there. I don't even like the approach we're taking. We're almost like we're content to be one-dimensional. I know that you want to feed him the ball, but you cannot be one-dimensional.
Right.
You've got to be able to throw it. And really, the problem in the NFL for the last few years is one-dimensional throwing. But even Belichick, he's got people running the football now. Ridley's running the football. Mm-hmm. Green Bay has got injuries all the time at running back, but they're trying and doing a little better job of running the football.
Right.
And it's usually the other side is too pass happy. We have got to get some balance to be able to win these last 3 weeks out. And our defense last week played lights out. And Chicago is on the downtrend. But this week in St. Louis, this is it. The team that loses, St. Louis or Minnesota, will be knocked out, I think.
Right.
And so it's a big game.
Now, St. Louis is a different team at home in the Dome, and of course
Yep.
they have some great prospects, great players on defense,
Yep.
but Bradford really hasn't showed up the way we thought he would. Give me your take on the game this week.
Well, luckily it's in a dome, but we play in a dome.
Sure.
So it won't be a great advantage for them, but the loudness of a dome, home team dome, I think has an advantage. We're not playing a quarterback that's lights out.
Right.
He's not going to just throw the ball all over the place and score a lot of points. I don't think we have to score 50 points to win the game, but I think we have to score in the 20s.
Right.
And I think we've got to throw the ball. But let's hope we do. This could be a big game. This is the season for us,
Right.
And we got to win this game to be able to move on. And we need to have a little more balance. Maybe we will.
Well, we'll see what happens. But regardless of the result, we'll be back with you next week for another edition for sure of Tark Talk right here at TwinCities.com.